Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. I... I think I am, at least. No, no. I... I don't think that he landed any blows on me this time. I'm just a bit shaken up, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't come to school today thinking that I was going to witness this. No. No, I'm not exactly scared. Not in the way that you're implying, anyway. I need a minute to process what just happened. I mean, we were all kind of terrified of this guy. And for good reason. Anytime we spoke out against him, he would hurt us. Why wouldn't we be scared? And the only way he was going to leave and allow Mr. Karasuma to teach us again was if one of us managed to beat him at his own game. And you did just that. You did. You beat him. He gave you a real knife. He told you to kill him. It isn't like this is even technically murder. At least not in that sense of the word. He was abusing us. He was hurting us and intimidating us. It was self-defense. It really was. Or at the very least, it can be said that what you did was done under duress. You were scared. You were afraid. After all, if he'd gotten that knife from you, there's no way of knowing what he would have done. So I'm not upset with you for doing that. Really, I'm not. I'm kind of impressed that you were able to do that. But at the same time, don't give me that look. Please don't give me that look. Listen, I'm not scared of you the way you think I am. But I am a little bit concerned, not for my safety, but I'm concerned by how easily you were able to do that. I know it's what we're training to do. And I know that he certainly seemed to deserve it. But there are other people in this world who act like he did, except they do so because there's something that happened to them that was just as bad, and now they're trying to get out all of that anger by acting the way that other people acted toward them. And then there are people who just act that way because something in their brain makes them think it's okay, and they need help to get through that. But maybe they can't get that help, and yes, I'm talking about my mother. Thing is, I see the way you look at her whenever she checks on us during study dates. You look at her like you're plotting her death right then and there. And I know that you can't exactly help how you feel about her. I know that you see the way she treats me and it makes you mad. I understand that. But still, she's my mother, and even though she treats me not the way that a mother should, I don't want you to end up killing her. I don't think I want her to die. No. Look, I don't know. I don't know if I hate her enough to want her to get hurt. I don't know. So, at least for now, I'm settling on the idea that I don't want to see her hurt. But that isn't the point of the matter. The point is, if you were able to kill our teacher that easily, what's to stop you from doing the same to my mother if you get just a bit too irritated by her? What's to stop you from getting so enraged that you can't even control yourself? I know today was different. He was hurting us. He was threatening to hurt us if we stopped running. He was threatening to hurt us if we stopped training. And he said the only way it would stop was if one of us killed him. I understand that. I know that today was different. But today, even today, you seemed calm. You didn't seem to care that you had to do all of this. You just cared that I did. So what's to happen if my mother gives me a task that you think is similar to this? Similar enough that it's worth killing her over. What's to stop you from killing her then? What's to stop you from hurting her or threatening her? Me? What do you mean by that? If you threaten her or hurt her, she won't let you see me ever again. I guess you do have a good point there. And as for why you're not going to kill her, how do I stop you from doing that? You know that I would hate you if you killed her. You really care about what I think of you that much, don't you? You realize that if I hated you for it, you could honestly just kidnap me at that point, right? Force me to love you, or at least pretend that I do. You would have complete control over me. So why exactly does that stop you from killing her? No, I'm not saying that you would do those things. I know that you could. And if you had no other choice, if I was in your position and I had no other choice, I might be driven to those measures. I'm not saying that you would do that. but I want to know why you wouldn't. You want me to love you willingly? You want me to love you the way I do now? I don't understand why you're so keen on that. No, it isn't because you've done anything to make me think that you wouldn't care. I was doing some research on other people with your condition, and they don't seem to care nearly as much as you do. They don't care if their love interest reciprocates the feeling willingly. Sometimes they don't even care if they share the feeling at all. They just want to keep them close. Forever and ever. I guess it's surprising, but pleasantly so, that you care so much about whether or not I love you by my own volition. I don't exactly know how to respond to that. That's the thing. I can't exactly respond the way I would to someone who didn't have your condition. Why not? I don't even know what I would say to a person like that. I know that I told you I've never been in a relationship before. I've never had a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a partner. I've barely even had crushes. And even then, they were usually unattainable. So I never even bothered daydreaming about how I would react to them saying they loved me or that they wanted me to love them. I honestly don't know how to react to a lot of this. Least of all, you openly telling me that you want me to sort of choose to love you freely. You don't want me to be forced into the decision. You don't want me to pretend that I love you back. You want me to genuinely love you. I think there is one thing that would be good for me to say in response to that. Can you come a little closer? No, it isn't anything bad. I noticed that there are a lot of people starting to gather around us. They're staring a bit, and I don't want them potentially teasing you over this later. What I wanted to say is, I really, truly do love you.